Today we are exploring this incredibly rare collection of Bristol cars. Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh, just look at the dashboard on that. Bristol 400. This is an incredibly rare Bristol Superleggera. These cars are absolutely amazing. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's video. Now today's location is a very special one. We've been kindly invited here by the owner who has got an incredible collection of Bristol cars. There are some super rare cars here. Now Sheldon from Classic Britain is going to be joining me today. He's a little bit late, but when he does get here we're going to show you guys something very special. Sorry about the wind noise because it is a very windy day today, but I can promise you you're going to enjoy this video. Ah, here's Sheldon. Better late than never. Hello. You finally got here. This is a rather unusual. You got lost. Yeah. So this is a rather interesting car.
Yeah. It's a 1989 Mark II Fiesta van. It was coach built in France.
Wow.
The original matching number engine and chassis.
Is it really?
Yeah. Same number. 1.6 diesel.
Wow, that's cool.
Non-turbo. And they're like 3 of them left.
Is it really fast?
Yeah, it's,
We had 90 out of it.
90?
Yeah, we had 90 out of it on the way here.
That wasn't on the public roads though, was it, Sheldon? No, of course not. Right, do you want to park up and we'll get in?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay, so we're just walking down to meet the owner now. Are you ready for this?
I am ready.
I don't think I am, because we don't know what's here yet, but apparently it's very good. Aha, Fiona,
Hi.
nice to meet you. You okay? Thank you so much for inviting us here today.
You're very welcome.
So where do we go?
Would you like to see some Bristols?
I would love to.
Yes,
Please.
we would.
Got a lot of selections, so
Good.
follow me.
Let's
We
go.
shall, let's go.
I can see a 403 and a 406.
I can see
Look at
heaven.
those. Wow, it's got a good number plate as well.
Yeah, shy. That's the perfect plate for me, to be fair.
What a stunning car. So what's the story behind this one?
So this one used to belong to a Mr. Hare, hence the hare that's on here.
Oh yeah, look at that.
And my father kept that on there. And this is a car that we sort of regularly used.
Yeah.
Last took it to London for a New Year's Day parade about 4 years ago.
Yep.
And yeah, it's always gone really well.
Wow.
So like it very much, and we're probably going to keep this one.
Don't blame you. It's absolutely incredible condition.
Yeah.
The colour's spectacular.
Yeah.
It really suits it. It really does.
Is it unlocked, is it?
One thing you'll notice about these is they have
Yeah.
no door handles. Everything is flush.
I know, that's right, yeah.
It's one of the most
wow, look at
aerodynamically
this.
efficient cars ever made.
That is absolutely incredible. God, it smells
It's
so
like
nice. in
this
there.
is almost like it was supposed to be a reference to the pilot's wheel because Bristol made planes
That's
before
right,
they
yeah,
made
that's
cars.
right.
And it's really a 4-speed.
Don't they have an unusual boot release? I think it's
Yes.
behind that
Yeah, behind the
armrest,
centre
isn't it?
cushion is a
Yeah.
lever, and then you can.
So if I
open
just
it up.
lean inside, I can show you guys.
Can you see
So
it?
that little pull knob there, you obviously pull that to release the boot, which is quite unique actually.
Bristol didn't want ugly things like door handles.
No,
and
that's
stuff
right,
ruining their
yeah.
cars. And there's actually the T is for hand throttle. There's actually a hand throttle as well. The dial that says T,
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a hand throttle, and the F is fuel reserve. They've actually got fuel reserve on them, which is really cool.
Amazing. Right, let's shut the door on that one. Your trafficators just there.
Yeah, which is really cool. And we've got another one.
So the 406.
Another beauty.
It certainly is.
I actually really like this sort of chrome bit around, almost like the mouth of the car. It looks really, really lovely.
It does. It really sets it off, doesn't it?
It really sort of accentuates the front of it.
Yeah. So what's the story behind this one, Fiona?
This one's this works, and it's a nice, it's unusual. It's original. You probably saw the carpets are sort of unusual green. I don't know if you can get to see them in the boot or inside. Definitely in the boot. Sorry, thank you. Yeah, you have to be so careful with that thing.
Oh wow.
But
Wow.
it's faded a little bit, but inside the, I think it's, maybe it's one of the other cars. But yeah, this one's a nice for us. It works. 2 litre, last of the 2 litres. It's a really nice car.
And we've got to point out these little sort of
Yeah, the
roof
little
indicators.
indicators.
I've never
I
seen
know.
another car with that before.
I know it's unusual. I think a lot
Yeah.
of people who have a Bristol pretty much spend their time with their arm outside,
Yeah.
trying to do all the old-fashioned.
Yeah.
Let's turn left and let's turn right. So
Is this
Especially
original
when
paint?
these don't work.
yeah, exactly.
Is that original paint on there?
Yeah, I think that's the original
Wow.
paint on this one.
I imagine what we call unmolested Bristols
Yeah.
are pretty rare.
Yeah.
They are, because most people have, they're old cars, so
Yeah.
they're over 50 years old.
They tend
So
to be all
most people have-
concourse, a lot of them, don't
Yeah,
they?
they're either concourse or, some people want them with the original chassis and engine. And so if you can get that, that's lovely. But a lot
Yeah.
of people use them for parts years ago. And
Oh, that's right.
so
Yeah.
it's only now that there's less of them that I think it's, I have a book that tells you what engine, what chassis number, what cars should have what.
Wow.
So
And how many cars have you got here at the moment?
probably about 20.
I'd say 20, 30, yeah.
Cool.
There's a lot when you lose count.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Right, let's go check some more out. Right, so the next collection of cars we're going to look at are the ones that are outside. And while it's not raining, we thought we'd do this now. So how many cars have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Bristols. We've got a very interesting little camper there, which we're going to have a look at in a minute. Sheldon, can you identify any of these? I'm testing you now, yeah.
What's left of it?
My old doors bike.
Oh, it's a door. That's cool.
Oh, cool. Is that actually your bike, is it?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I can't identify that. Is it a Bristol?
it is a Bristol, yeah. I'm not sure which one, actually.
Okay, this is one for the viewers then. Any of you viewers know what car that is, what model it is, please pop it in the comments below. See if I can get a little bit more footage around the back of it. So you can see the wheel arch just there. It's quite hard to tell, to be honest, but I'm sure there's one or two of you out there who will know exactly what model that is. But moving on. Wow. It's in really good shape actually.
I think, to be fair, because there's lots of other cars here, you can sort of reassemble it, couldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually over there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Actually, climb inside this one. 36,644 miles.
Really?
Yeah,
You think that's genuine?
I don't know. If it is, it's amazing. Wow. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible.
It's amazing that actually, because the body's aluminium, it's survived actually pretty well. Other than this sort of little dink.
Which could have been done while the car was being moved here,
Yeah,
possibly.
probably, yeah.
But I mean, you are right. The body is in excellent condition.
All this is just perfect. This is my favourite part of the car, the sort
Yeah,
of the sweeping
beautiful.
Yeah.
lines, yeah.
Really lovely.
Wow, look at this one.
Here's the Achilles heel of
Yeah.
Bristol, unfortunately. I think some of this, it looks like this is some of the chassis that was actually left on the car that you sort of basically stripped the guts out of it. But
Yeah.
you can see how bad the chassis can rot on.
Yeah, they're quite bad, aren't they?
The bodies don't really have too much of an issue. But again, aluminium does corrode.
It does, as you can see
Rust.
there, it's actually corroded there. Though.
Yeah, so they do rot away,
Yeah.
but not the same way steel does.
What model's this one?
That's a 403.
That's a 403, that one, yeah.
This one's a 403 too. The one behind it's also a 403.
So there we go, 3 403s.
Because there's another
There's
one.
another one over there.
Oh yeah, let's look at that one.
I didn't even see
I
that.
didn't see that. Is that a Bristol in there?
It probably is, yes.
Probably is.
So we have got another one here. Wow, look at that.
I used to use that for
Good
something.
God, look at it.
Now this one has definitely been reclaimed by nature. It's just a chassis, isn't it?
Is it a Bristol chassis?
I think it is Bristol chassis. Yeah,
Yeah, it is a
I think it was
Bristol
going to be
chassis.
moved, but
Lots of rear diffs. Or rear axle, should I say.
Yeah. There's lots of little bits and bobs.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3. 3 that I can see.
Yeah. There might be about 4 under there.
Yeah,
4, maybe even
possibly.
5 buried, yeah.
God. Don't worry, guys, I won't ask you to identify that one because I think that's probably impossible. Right, shall we move on down?
Yeah, because we've got Bristol number 5 over there.
Okay, so this is number 5.
Another 403. And you can actually see that Bristol are really ahead of their time because they actually built aeroplanes originally.
That's
and you
right,
can
yeah.
see very similar sort of aeronautical chassis technology here. You've got almost like a sort of mini space frame at the
Yeah.
front here. And this is why, even being a big car, they're actually quite light because the bodies are all aluminium.
That's right.
And of course the bodies don't rot, but it's the same thing with the Land Rover lightweights. The body doesn't rot, but the chassis
Yeah.
does from underneath. This one looks like it's had quite a hard life, but the chassis is actually.
The chassis is still in really good condition.
I would assume that he was going to.
Got a little bit of a hole there.
I assume he was
nothing
going
too
to
serious.
strip the body off, and he was probably going to use the chassis from this car and possibly that shell. Over
Yeah,
there.
quite possibly.
Because the body on this one is wants a lot, but that's actually entirely a shell. So that's
Some of the original paint there.
might
look.
be what he was going to do.
It's like a dark blue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
There's all sorts of spare parts as well.
There's
We've got
lots of
some-
spare parts.
We've got
Yeah.
some 400 bonnets here. All sorts of bonnets and boot lids.
I really, really want to have a look at this quickly.
Yeah, let's look at
This, I've
on
been
the
looking at
V.
this ever since we've got here. So, what's the story behind this one, Diana?
So the story behind this one is that he bought it quite a few years ago with
Yeah.
the intention that we'd all probably borrow it and just go off, and I don't think any of us actually used it. But
Oh,
just
really?
stayed in the field and slowly deteriorated, which is a shame because
Oh, wow.
luckily the inside is still nice.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, they're very sought after cars.
Oh, they are, absolutely.
And I just think I love it inside here. It's just spacious. It's lovely for anyone to, get in.
Wow,
and-
look at
and-
that.
You gonna get in, Sheldon?
63,341 miles.
They're a very cool car.
Do you know, I can't remember the last time I saw one in this good condition.
They're quite weird because you actually sit in front of the front wheels.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So the steering feels quite strange because the whole car's sort of rocking when you're
Yeah, that's
turning.
right, yeah. The only thing that scares me about this is that there's no crash impact zone, is there? It's
Well, your
literally like
legs.
your legs, yeah, your legs, and that's it.
Yeah.
And we got this one's worth mentioning as well. It's a Leyland Sherpa. These are quite rare. These are the predecessors to the LDV
That's right,
Convoys
yeah.
and 400s.
Wow, look at that huge hole over there.
Yeah, my God, that's rotten.
God.
If you want a budget way to make your car go faster, just park it in a field for 20 years.
Okay, so we're just going to have a quick look in the back of this. Is the door open?
Yeah, it is. This one's done by London Motor
waiting.
Caravans.
Look at that.
Welcome to paradise.
Wow. I can't believe the condition of this. It's amazing. It's such a quirky little thing. It really is. You know, I love this thing. I really do. Is there anything in here? Oh, look at that. It's got a bread bin. Wow. so cool. What's in that door there?
Oh, so it looks like a shower.
Shower?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it actually has a shower.
For the slender gentleman
Yeah.
or the slender lady.
Wow.
You
That
won't
is
get an
super,
American in
super
there.
cool. Oh no, definitely not, no.
No
Right.
bias to Americans who may be watching this. There's 6-cylinder engine blocks in there.
Oh wow, look at that.
Look at that, that's so cool.
Yeah, like,
Crikey.
That's a lot of stuff.
I've never seen so much Bristol stuff in all my
I
life.
haven't either.
And this is very special what you've got here, it really is.
Because your dad was the Bristol guy, wasn't
he
he?
was
He
a
was the
Bristol
guy.
guy.
Yeah.
He's done it for pretty much most of his life. So lived and worked from home, and so yeah, that's he just has everything, and knew where everything was, and none of us know where anything is.
Aw.
So, but yeah, learning all the time.
Okay, so we've got 3 more massive buildings of cars on the road right now. We're going to save the rest till last. But right now, we're going to have a look inside this one here. Now this one has got some very interesting cars inside. I can promise you, you are not going to be disappointed. Oh my goodness me.
This place is insane.
Do you know what this is? This is Bristol heaven.
It is Bristol heaven. Look at all the engines and gearboxes and all Bristol stuff here. It's crazy.
And all the parts up here too, there's just so much.
But this car here is
Superleggera.
it's a Superleggera. You see on the Italians the car
Yeah.
is Superleggera all over the side.
Superleggera.
But there's only 6 of these on the planet. This is insane.
Incredibly rare.
I was
Incredibly
speechless
rare.
when I walked in and saw this car here. I mean, it's just so rare. Absolutely beautiful.
Wow. It's just amazing. Absolutely. What a lovely colour as well.
Stunning car. Really beautiful. Oh wow, look at that.
Ooh, engine.
Engine time.
Engine time.
So these are really interesting. These are they're actually originally came from BMW, because the little kidneys on the front of the Bristols was
Yes.
to acknowledge after the war the English claimed various countries.
That's right, yeah.
And they claimed BMW. This was actually the engine that was in the AC Ace before it became the AC Cobra. And it was in quite
Well, that's
a few
something I
colours.
never knew. So that's yeah. So what's the one we've got next to us here?
This one is also stupid rare. Just insanely rare. Because your dad, his favourites were 2 litres, weren't they?
Yes,
Bristol 2
yeah.
litres. But which one is this? And
This is the-
how did it come about?
This is a Bristol Butler. This is one of the first cars he ever had.
Oh wow, is it
So he
really?
had it and then sold it and then had it back. And we went to northern Italy in it.
Wow.
Went
Oh,
with
that's
my dad
cool.
and my brother. And actually, it hasn't got that much room inside.
No.
Yeah.
You know, we're all quite tall.
You're all quite
And,
squished up.
Yeah,
and-
we were quite squashed up. And,
Which is surprising because it's such a big car, isn't it?
Yeah. And then on the way back, the first gear it went.
Oh, no.
Synchronized, but we managed to sort of get back, and then just most recently we took it to London for a New Year's Day parade, and yeah, it was very well received. But
Oh,
I'm
wow.
not quite sure where the other one in the world is, so it's very rare. Nice number plate, 1951 BT.
Oh, that's very cool. Yeah, I like that.
If any
Guy.
Wi-Fi engineers want to buy this car, let us know. We're ready to
Look
take it.
inside. Wow. This is just so cool. Absolutely beautiful car. To be honest with you, all the Bristol cars are really nice to look at. That's very cool. A lovely colour too. Gorgeous colour. Okay, so moving on. What have we got next to this one?
It just gets rarer and rarer. It's a Bristol Drophead Coupe.
Yeah, so this is a 405 drophead. 405 is the only 4-door car, but it's not on the drophead. So this has had all the woodwork done. It's all ready to
Wow.
be sort of just put back together. Very sought after car, lovely to drive, and not that many of them about.
No, I can't
Is that
imagine
an
there
ash
are.
frame?
Yes.
It's an ash frame.
Ash frame,
It's
yeah.
the same with the Morris Mine at Traveller, isn't it? They've got
Yes.
sort of
Oh,
a
of
wood
course,
frame at the
yeah.
back.
So it's always good if a boat builder has, around.
Yeah.
Because they can obviously steam and the wood and
Is that another 405? Then that's
a 405.
It's a 405, that one.
But that one wasn't a drop head.
That's not a drop
My
head.
father decided to cut that one up and try and mould it.
Oh, okay, so this one has been modified.
So, it didn't get finished.
Oh, wow, yeah, look. So, what car is this here?
That's a RollsRoyce Sedan Deville.
Wow.
So we had that probably, I don't know, a million years ago. It did go. Then my dad took it over to, I think Switzerland, because somebody wanted to see it over there. So he went with one of his best friends, took it over there, and then anyway, he decided to respray it, and I'm not sure, he didn't like the colour after he had it done.
What was the original colour?
It was white.
Oh, okay, so
And
same
had
as the
engine
doors
taken
there, yeah.
out, and
Oh, is that the engine here?
that's the engine here.
V12.
Had that all overhauled.
Wow, look
But,
at that.
And then it came back, and then I don't know. It was one of those projects that got put to the back of the shed.
Quite literally.
And,
Yeah, literally.
it's still waiting to
It's
be.
still here, waiting to be
Yeah,
finished.
to be finished.
Wow.
It's amazing that it's got double wishbone suspension on a car this old. That's so cool.
That is quite
Rolls-Royce is so
impressive.
advanced.
Look at the size of the brakes.
Yeah, it's
They're absolutely
gigantic,
massive.
It's
yeah.
a massive car, isn't it? It's
big,
huge,
yeah,
huge.
it is really
yeah.
big. Yeah.
What's that got to be like 20 foot long, maybe more than
Probably
that?
more than that, I would think. Yeah, it's deceptive. Yeah.
I might have to put the light on here because it's a little bit dark back here, but my God, look at that. That's incredible, absolutely incredible. And it is such a big car. Wow. It's just amazing. Hopefully, if it does get sold, then, you know, it'll get put back on the road one day. So we have noticed this up here. Rob, you've just done a little bit of research, and what did you find?
I looked on Google, it looks like it could be a Formula V car, but I'm not entirely sure.
So we think it's a Formula V car. If we're right or if we're wrong, please put it in the comments below. But we think that this was like a single-seater Formula V car. Very interesting. You don't know how long it's been there for? A long time, forever, as long as you can remember. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been there quite a while.
Wow.
Along with the beer.
Oh, which I'm standing directly underneath. I didn't even notice that. Wow.
What is that?
That's for if you go to a funeral and you put coffee on.
Oh, it's for a...
So it's basically a body carrier.
Oh, it's a casket.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Slightly morbid.
It is a little bit, but it's there. Right. Okay, so moving away from the Rolls-Royce, we're going to go and check out this car in the corner. Now, I think that's a 400, isn't it, Sheldon?
Yeah. Bristol 400.
Super, super rare car. Hello, China. Give me a good girl.
You're all right with that one, aren't you?
You're beautiful, aren't you, eh?
First one. Suicide doors.
Oh,
Look at the lines on this. Absolutely beautiful.
stunning car, isn't
It is
it?
absolutely gorgeous.
Suicide doors.
Yeah, we can showcase that, I think.
Yeah, look at that.
It's almost like sort of some of the... It's elements of gangster cars in a way, like the back...
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
It really is.
It reminds me of some of the hot rods. This little
Yeah.
back piece is very sort of Willis.
So that's a 2 litre
2
straight
litre
six, isn't it?
six,
Yeah.
And what's really cool about this one is if we hold that very gently and lift that up, you can see it's actually got 3 carburetors.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
And those are SUs that are on their side, which is quite unusual.
Oh yeah, it's unusual, isn't it?
So it's a very buzzy little engine.
Yeah, I bet it sounded really good actually.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's just, I think it's the most sleek Bristol they
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
Cool.
A little peek inside this side. I'll put the light back on. I'm trying to save my battery.
Did he quite like the 400?
Oh wow,
One of his favourites, the 400.
this is beautiful. Still got the keys in the ignition, look.
Yeah, I think between this one and the 403,
Absolutely amazing.
nice car to use.
This one's a 406.
406, yeah.
Have a quick look at the back. Look at the spare wheel cover there as well.
And in front of that, is it 406?
That's 406, yeah.
All the 406s in the world.
Yeah.
So lovely, it really is. Okay, so we've got a couple more cars to look at in here, and then we've got another shed with some more cars, but then we've got something very special for the end. So we'll save that till last, I think.
This is 406 here.
Check these out. So this is a 406.
Yeah, Bristol 406, and he's got quite a lot of these, so we won't spend
Yeah.
too much time on them.
No, no.
We've got another one there, which is really quite nice. And then
I
behind...
just can't get over the size of them. They're
Yeah,
just
yeah,
massive, aren't they?
They're deceptive.
Yeah, they are very.
These are really cool. You've got the little indicators on the front.
Yeah,
This is actually open. Do you want to...
Yeah, let's have a little peek inside.
Peek in there?
Oh, wow. God, it smells lovely. It smells so good. Isn't that just one of like the best car smells you can smell?
It's
Like,
crazy, isn't it? Something really cool on this Superleggera, you can see there's actually a slot for a hand crank.
oh yeah, look at that.
You can put that in and
I
start
never
your
noticed
car.
that.
If your battery failed, you had a backup way to start it. But
And
I
it,
think-
only if you're strong enough, though.
Yeah, yeah. But this is my favourite Bristol of all
Yeah,
time.
I've got to
It's
admit, I think this is my favourite car so far.
the most expensive.
The
and
most
rare one here.
expensive, yeah.
Got another 406 here. Come have a look inside. It's cool. You can see that each one's got sort of reference to the
Yeah.
pilot thing.
Oh, the
One of the
smell.
more modern looking dashes as well.
Yeah.
It's proper instrument cluster.
The size of the headrests are huge.
And they actually flip. You can release them and they flip up and down, which is really cool. You see that?
Oh yeah, I see, yeah.
I think you Oh yeah, I remember.
There's
how you
another.
do it. Yeah, you.
Oh yeah, there you go.
How cool's that? And they're actually
That is cool.
adjustable.
Wow. So before we leave this shed, I just want to show you these gearboxes. So we've got 2 here, and all of these. There's 17 in total. And you say most of these have been rebuilt?
Yeah, those are pretty
These
much
are all-
ready to go back in. So
God.
yeah.
I mean, where else are you going to find 17 Bristol gearboxes fully rebuilt? It's just amazing. I can't quite believe like how much stock you've got here. It's just incredible. It really is. And the engines as well. There's just... Wow. This place is amazing. Absolutely incredible. Okay, we've got engine in this one to look at now. That's
Same engine as the 400, isn't it? Is it the same engine?
2 litre straight 6?
Yeah, 2 litre straight 6.
Yeah.
But this one's got, I believe those are Solex carbs on it rather than SUs.
So a little bit more throatier
Yeah.
than the SUs.
Well, it depends. I mean, they weren't like... They were fast cars for
Yeah,
what they were.
yeah.
They weren't specifically designed for performance like Bentleys and...
Do you know, I really like the bonnet on this.
Yeah, it's got these big, like, sort of... I don't know, like vents or
Vents,
latches.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
really, really cool.
Crikey. Right, should we go and check out the next one?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, so the next building we're going to look at is this one here. And there are 5, 6 cars in here? 4 in here.
Yeah.
This is the good stuff.
Wow, look at that. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know what to say.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness.
Here we have an absolutely mint Bristol 403.
Literally, like, just, well, it's been restored, hasn't it? Obviously, the leather's
Yeah.
been done.
But look at that upholstery. You can just look at the interior. It's crazy.
My goodness. It's literally like brand new,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it? It
immense,
is
isn't
like
it?
brand new.
You can actually flip this trafficator out, look.
Oh, yeah.
See that? How cool is that?
It is cool, isn't it? I like those.
Next to us, we've actually got a car that's a one of one.
So this is the only one.
Yeah.
Road one, and it was in its very early days, just after the war, really, and
Yeah.
a serviceman, as I say, was giving somebody a lift home, and they crashed, and one of them got killed.
Oh, no,
And,
really?
And it was a sort of a bit of a write-off.
Yeah.
Anyway, somebody decided to
Rebuild
restore
it, yeah.
So it's a complete one-off. It's yeah. I think there's been a lot of interest in it over the years on the internet.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because people have just never seen it. So whoever put it together, yeah.
They obviously knew what they were doing.
They knew
Yeah.
what they were doing. So my father had it resprayed, and yeah, it's just waiting for the last things just to go together.
And in front of it, we've got a 401, is it? 404.
God.
A 404 in front of us.
I still can't believe that this is the only one.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
It's like amazing. So this is a 404.
404, yeah.
Love the back end. You can see the exposed
It's
aluminium.
beautiful, isn't it?
If I had one that was a restoration project, I'd keep the aluminium, but this fin is... This
is
line
all
amazing.
handcrafted as well, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. At peak capacity, they were only putting about no more than 4 cars a week they were building.
4 cars a week.
Yeah, if you think about the Model T, they were building thousands.
Yeah.
You know, hundreds or thousands a day. You know, so it's absolutely extraordinary, really.
I still find it unbelievable that Bristol was always like the famous car manufacturer that you'd never heard of.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
they
it's-
didn't advertise like Rolls-Royce and Bentley did. They were sort of very, you had to know what a Bristol was, and I think that was part of the appeal of them because
Yeah, they never told anybody who.
No, they didn't. No.
and you could have the appeal of having a luxury expensive car if you had a lot of money, but
Yeah.
people wouldn't, they wouldn't see a Rolls-Royce badge or a Bentley badge. And what I quite like about this is the little sort of very subtle bonnet scoop. I really like that.
Yeah, that's cool, isn't it?
I think, can we have a look at this one again?
Yes.
Ooh.
Got some uncovering action if you'd
we
like
go.
to one side.
Oh, look at that.
This is a 403.
God. Do you know, I
Absolutely
really like
stunning.
the colour of the seats in this one.
Yeah.
They are really nice with the blue pinstriping on the sides as well.
Yeah, it's cool that they sort of matched it to the paint.
Yeah. The Speedos make me laugh, and it's because they're kind of backwards, aren't they?
It's like driving around in a radiogram, isn't it?
It's like looking at the Speedo in a mirror,
yeah.
isn't it? Because that's the sort
You
of
know those
image
little,
you
like,
get.
portable square clocks you used to get.
Yeah, I
that
do,
you,
I
like,
know
put on
exactly
your
the ones you
bedside.
mean,
Little
yeah,
square
yeah.
ones and like the flip up case.
Yeah.
It's like that.
It is very much like that.
I love these ones though. When you go out in them, you just feel like you're really driving them.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
There's just something about it. You can't beat it, Bristol. I think, especially I love the earlier ones. And I just
Yeah.
think the smell. You can really feel like you're driving it, getting the gears going.
Yeah.
You smell the leather.
You smell the leather. Everything's quality. You know the workmanship that's gone into it. I think probably because I've watched it over the years, I'm probably in a privileged position to have seen how long it takes to to put it back together.
Yeah.
And just all the buttons. I love the buttons. Starter, windscreen. How many cars have all that?
Exactly. Yeah.
And sometimes a little tiny windscreen wiper. And, we've broken down so many times, and somehow we've got going. But it's just a pleasure to drive these cars.
Yeah. They are so lovely.
They're just beautiful, aren't they?
They really
I would
are.
drive one every day if I had a chance.
They're such
Yeah,
a distinctive,
I may well do in the future.
Ooh,
They're such a distinctive
watch
shape,
this
though.
space.
They're such a distinctive shape, though. There's no car that looks like a Bristol, is there?
No, there's not. There really
Especially
isn't.
the 403s and the 400s. They're just
Yeah.
such unique looking cars.
Has it got an engine?
No, it
hasn't got an engine, no.
It's out at the moment, but it's all
It's
been.
got a very, very clean engine bay though.
Yeah, it's all been
Jesus.
done from when it was resprayed.
Wow.
You can actually open the bonnet from either side on these Bristols, which is really cool.
It is very cool, isn't it? Yeah.
But we actually have the engine down there, as you can see over there.
Yeah, the engine's on the stand
Yeah.
here, so we'll have a quick look at that before we move on.
It's a 6-cylinder 2 litre. It's quite a buzzy little engine.
Yeah.
But you can see all the triple carbs here. And it's actually a Hemi head, believe it or not.
It's a Hemi head.
It's a Hemi head, so like the big Hemi Cougars.
Yeah, yeah,
Same
yeah.
technology, hemispherical combustion chambers. So it's a 6-cylinder Hemi,
Doesn't sound right, does it?
2 litre Hemi, triple carbs.
Oh,
They make
wow.
a fantastic roar,
Amazing.
absolutely amazing piece of kit. And we can actually see one of the old test rigs.
Yeah, we've got a test rig here for one of the engines. So, as you were building the engine, if you wanted to know the engine was good before you put it in the car, you would mount it onto this rig here, and then you could.
Bristol gauge.
He's even used the gate. That's amazing. That is. Wow. So cool. Right. So we have got one more very interesting. I was going to say barn. It's not really a barn, is it?
No, but this is crazy. This next thing is
You're going to
insane.
like this. So yeah, let's go and check out the last thing we're going to look at here today. Okay, well you probably just saw a quick glimpse of it then, but what we're walking down to now is very special. There's some very, very rare cars in here. Wow. Oh my god. Right, I don't think you guys are ready for this yet.
Jesus.
Oh my god, look at this.
Look how many Bristols are in there.
Wow.
This is insane.
And look at that. How cool is that? Island Princess.
It's a Bedford. I think it's a J-type.
My
Got a little
god.
Triumph
Spitfire, yeah.
Triumph Spitfire.
Okay, so this is a Bristol 405,
Yeah.
is it?
Only 4-door.
The only 4-door. Wow. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but I can't help but just look down here. This is just amazing.
Look how many are there, man.
God. Just unbelievable. I
This
mean,
is
where else are
crazy.
you going to find this many rare Bristols?
Yeah.
You know, this is probably one of the only places in the world that you're going to find these
Exactly.
cars.
This is quite rare.
You know, this
isn't
is-
it, Fiona, this little thing.
Yeah,
here.
this is a Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Yeah, so it's got the old artillery wheels.
Oh,
like-
wow,
Oh,
look
no,
at
wooden
that.
cartwheels, look at that.
So, and yeah, we had this running. This was one of the last things we had running. Had a new
Wow.
look at the steering wheel. It's very.
Oh, the steering wheel's like brand new, isn't it?
Yeah, look at that. And it's got the hand throttle control here. This is how you control your speed on this.
Have you seen what else it's got?
Oh, cool. We got furry goggles instead of furry
They're
dice.
so cool. Wow. Oh, you can see the engine's had an overhaul on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, very clean. Is it a 6-cylinder or 4-cylinder?
That's a 6, isn't it?
It's a 6.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a 6.
Wow.
That's unbelievable. Do you know, I'd love to see this car finished.
Yeah,
I
that'd be
really
so
would,
cool,
yeah.
wouldn't it? Really, really cool. This is the crazy part. I mean, just look at them. Look how many. So we got a 406 here. And we got a 405, the 4-door one.
Yep. 405.
405.
God.
We have one of my personal favourites, which is the 403, which I just adore.
Do you know what? There is just something about them, isn't there?
Yeah. The 403 is beautiful.
God, look at that. It's got
It's got
80,000 miles on the clock, that one.
Really?
Yeah,
1,000 miles?
80,000.
80,000
Yeah.
miles. I was going to say 1,000 miles. That'd be
1,000,
unbelievable.
that would be like, yeah.
unbelievable. This is my favourite bit, the back end. The back
Do
end
you know
of the
what?
Bristol.
It's right. I'm going to say this now. It kind of has like a 911 back to it, but an unusual shape, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean?
It's almost
like the old 356s.
yeah,
you know,
it's
it
like,
kind
it's
of
like
looks.
a longer version of the rear end of the 911. isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
And here's another 403. See inside here.
Yeah, look at that.
You can see these vents are sort of cooling the engine. The engines were actually aircraft engines originally. You said they were in BMW,
Yeah,
but they were
yeah.
actually, Bristol improved the engine quite significantly, and they're good for 600,000 miles
Yeah.
with the bores. So
Got some spare spark plugs just
Yeah,
in
yeah.
case. You see those just there?
you got all sorts of little things like this to keep your extra
Yeah.
plugs and little bits and bobs.
I'm
There was
pretty sure
actually-
I've seen old Rolls-Royces with that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to do that, didn't they?
These actually had a pedal which you could prime the lubrication system. You'd pump it and put lubrication all over your engine
Before you start it. Wow,
Yeah, yeah.
that's cool.
Crazy.
That's really cool.
These are possibly some of the rarest in this polytunnel. These are Bristol 400s, and these are just absolutely beautiful.
Suicide doors again.
Yeah, suicide doors. Really, really sort of sleek looking cars. Different steering wheel on these.
Oh yeah.
Very different steering wheel. We've got another Bristol 405 here, 4-door.
Do you know what? This looks like an old Ferrari.
It does.
I'm trying to think what model, but it looks like. Is it an old 300? No,
Maybe.
I can't remember what it
The
was.
bonnet is sort of Aston Martin DB5-ish a little bit.
Yeah,
Sort
I
of
can see
bold
that.
reminds me.
Yeah.
We actually have the
Oh,
number plate of
wow,
this
look at
car
that.
inside the car. Crazy, isn't
Oh,
it?
I like the seats. The seats were a really nice colour.
Yeah, yeah. Sort of like a duck egg blue almost,
Yeah.
aren't they? We'll wipe a bit off. There you go, you can see a little bit.
Yeah, really, really nice. Do you know? I just can't get over this.
No.
And I'm standing here now looking at all these cars, and I just can't get my head around how rare these cars are and how many of them are here. You know, it's
It's
unreal,
crazy.
isn't it?
I mean,
It's just
they built
wow.
about 208 Bristol 403s.
Yeah,
The builds were in the hundreds, not the thousands. And the fact there's like 30 of them here is
yeah, it's
insane.
just unbelievable.
It's crazy,
it
isn't
really
it?
is.
It's absolutely
Yeah.
mental. We can have a look at this one, which is quite a clean 400.
It's got some nice patina on it.
It does, doesn't it? Now these actually had, I believe, a free-wheel system in the gearbox.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Which was to sort of save fuel, and Rover did a similar thing.
Still got the keys in the ignition as
Still
well.
got the keys. So it will start.
It might have a problem. There's no engine.
No engine at all. It's got the gull wing sort of style.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Look.
Yeah,
There's
chassis
a
number.
Chassis
and
number on that.
don't have to worry about anyone ringing one of these because
No.
everyone would know. Something really cool I want to show you that quite a few Bristols have. Mind your leg on there.
Yeah. Squeeze through. Ugh.
So, if you owned a Bristol and you decapitated someone, they actually gave you a space to put the head.
Amazing. Isn't this where the battery was?
No, this is where your spare wheel. No, not spare wheel. There's like a toolkit in there, wasn't there? It was like
Some of them have a toolkit, some of them have a spare wheel.
yeah, spare wheel or toolkit in there.
Yeah.
Battery.
And the
a
battery. I was
And the
I was
battery. Yeah, you were right.
Yeah.
So this is really, really cool. So, if any of you are drug smugglers are watching this, buy a Bristol 406. You'll never get caught again.
You never get caught again.
Headquartered Murray's cars have got the T33 has got those side hatches for luggage as well.
Oh,
Is
has
it?
it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
New
that.
ones, brand new car.
Do you reckon
Wow.
you got the inspiration from Bristol?
You must have done.
Probably.
The car has got that, has it?
No.
And the last one I want to have a look at is this Bedford truck. Now, I'm hoping it's open. Yes, it is. Oh, just look at the dashboard on that. Oh my god, that is so cool. Just look how clean it is. Look at the seats. Although dusty, I mean, they're like brand new. It's absolutely amazing. Even the door frames are just... Oh, it's so lovely. It really is. What an incredible thing. So guys, we're pretty much done. Got to run around, do some pictures, do some Instagram stories, and typically the sun has just come out. What can you do about that? Nothing. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute when we do the outro.
Well, 404 is probably.
Right guys, we are all done here now. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. Please like and subscribe. Please go and check out the Instagram, which is the Beard Explorer _. Also go and check out the Facebook page. Like always, I'll put all the pictures on Facebook, 10 of the best on Instagram. I will link Sheldon in the description below, Classic
Thanks
Britain.
for coming out, Colin. Appreciate
Absolute pleasure. And Fiona, thank you so much for letting us film here today. If any of you guys are interested in buying any parts for any of the cars, you can contact Fiona, which is the website.
Bristol's.co.uk.
And I will put that in the description below, and we'll see you on next week's video.